Well, the public, God willing, could soon see some of the vital documents, the most vital documents, in the Russia investigation. Republicans on Capitol Hill believe that this week President Trump could declassify the entirety of Carter Page's FISA application, as well as records of conversation between DOJ official Bruce Orr and the FBI. If that happens, if these documents are finally declassified, they could have a huge effect on how the public views the Russia investigation. For detail on this, the man we trust on the topic is Byron York. He's chief political correspondent for the Washington Examiner, and he joins us tonight. So, Byron, give us a quick overview of what the president is considering declassifying, whether you think he will, and if he does, what we're likely to learn from these documents.
Well, it does appear that he is likely to do that. And the first thing that everyone mentions is essentially the rest of the Carter Page FISA application. Remember, some of it was declassified and released. We all knew that there were large parts of it that were blacked out. Republicans have said, why don't you just declassify the whole thing? And if you don't want to do that, here's about 20 pages we would like to see you declassify. So the thinking is that the president will probably declassify those 20 or so pages that he's been requested to do. Now, the question then, of course, is what's in it? And I'm told it would apply to something that we saw James Comey, the fired FBI director, say earlier this year. He was on special report talking to Bret Baier about this, and Bret said, well, wasn't the dossier used in this application to get a warrant on Carter Page? And James Comey answered, my recollection was it was part of a broader mosaic of facts that were laid before the FISA judge. Well, I'm told that these pages will tell us a little more about that broader mosaic. What else did the FBI use to get this warrant?
Is the suggestion, or is it your belief, that we're going to find when the smoke clears and we see the evidence, that the dossier played a central role in getting permission to spy on Carter Page?
That's certainly what people who have looked at this have said. And remember, we have the so-called Nunes memo, the report from the House Intelligence Committee from Republicans on that. They said it played a central role, but then acting completely separately, Republicans on the Senate Judiciary Committee also said that it played a central role, said it made up the bulk of the application. So, I think that's pretty much a confirmed fact that it was a big part. On the other hand, there was other stuff. We know that the application mentioned Carter Page's history. He had been there was an attempt to recruit him by some Russians a few years earlier. That was in the application. So we don't know what's in the rest, and that's what everybody hopes this declassification might bring us.
Yep. The Obama administration used Hillary Clinton campaign documents to justify spying on Hillary's opponent. That's what we may learn. It will be amazing. Byron York, thank you.
Thank you, Tucker.
Last week on this program, we raised an important question, maybe the most important question the country faces. What unites Americans as a country? Well, elites were not impressed by this at all. They are attacking us for raising this question. And after the break, we'll respond.